Hi everyone, my name is Mateus, and today we're going to talk about video games. Sony is rolling out a new PS5 firmware update that adds 1440p support, folders, and new social features. Originally released as a beta version and made available to select players in July, the new version 22.02-06.00.00 firmware is now being made available to everyone. For some players, the biggest addition will be the introduction of 1440p support, enabling those with TVs and monitors that support it to now display games in that resolution. Players can now also create game lists, which are folders that players can customize to split their library into smaller sections. Players can have up to 15 game lists with 100 games per list, and the same game can appear in multiple lists, so, for example, Gran Turismo Sport could theoretically go in both a PS4 games and racing games game list. New social features include the ability to request party members to start a share screen feature, and a notification when a party member is playing a game you can join. The full list of new features are available in the description below. Nintendo has announced a special edition Switch OLED based on Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. Set to launch on November 4, 2022 at a suggest retail price of $359.99, the Switch's Joy-Con controllers match the main color themes of Scarlet and Violet, while on the back, we've got a lovely design based on the game's new starter Pokémon Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly. The dock itself is white in color and will feature the two new legendary Pokémon, Koraidon and Miraidon. Pokémon Scarlet and Violet itself will launch on November 18th. Microsoft announced this week that voice suppression is now a standard console feature, but it's only available on the Xbox Series XS devices, for now. Accompanying that noise suppression was one more feature to round out the rest of the console update. For those who primarily play on PC and use services like Discord or already have headsets with built-in noise suppression, this feature won't be as big of a to-do. However, it'll still be beneficial in the sense that whenever you're partied up with someone else who's not using some sort of noise suppression, they'll now have the option to have it on by default. Microsoft said this feature should help take care of noises like gamepad clicks, breathing, and background noise from your parties, and added that it plans to bring the option to more devices soon enough. If you want to keep some types of background noise like music in your parties, you can also turn noise suppression off, the Xbox team said. Just open the guide, scroll to Parties and Chats, and select Options. There you can enable or disable noise suppression. We're excited that this feature launches on Xbox Series XS today, and we'll be bringing it to more devices soon. It's worth noting too that this feature is only available in party chat and doesn't seem to specifically affect in-game chat based on the way the announcement is worded. That means that public lobbies may still be filled with potentially distracting noises, but your party chats should at least be a bit quieter. Alongside noise suppression is another social feature that allows friends to hop into a game straight from a clip that you've sent them, a feature which sounds not unlike one that was a selling point of Google Stadia's cloud-based infrastructure. Millions of Xbox gamers share game clips and screenshots with their friends with link sharing, released late last year, the notes for this Xbox update said. Now the friends you share your game clips and screenshots with can not only watch your captures, they can start playing right away on their device with cloud gaming. Microsoft's latest Xbox update should now be rolling out as of Wednesday. Microsoft is introducing a new version of its popular Xbox Elite Series 2 controller today. And outside of it being a new color variant, it also comes with a cheaper retail price but does not include a lot of stuff found in the standard Elite 2 controller. The Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 Core is a two-toned controller with matte black grips and a primarily white body. Retailing at $129.99, the Elite 2 Core is more competitively priced when compared to the standard Elite 2 controller, which costs $179.99. However, that cheaper price tag also comes with some caveats. The main ones include the lack of a carrying case, paddles, extra thumbsticks, and a standard D-pad. Fortunately, there is an option to buy the additional parts that are included in the standard Elite controller. Microsoft confirmed in a press release that it will sell a new, complete component pack, which includes the carrying case, charging dock, additional thumbsticks, a USB-C cable, and a standard D-pad for just $59.99. While this is convenient for those that purchase the Xbox Elite 2 core controller and want to get more customization out of their controller, the complete component pack is also ideal for current Elite 2 controller owners who may need replacement parts, thus increasing the lifespan of the current controller in the event a part goes missing or breaks. Microsoft also confirmed that it would bring the Elite 2 controller to the Xbox Design Lab sometime this holiday season, marking the first time an Xbox Elite Series controller will be available in the Xbox Design Lab since the customization program launched back in 2016. Ahead of this week's Ubisoft Forward live stream, details on Assassin's Creed Mirage have reportedly leaked online. Spotted by prolific leaker Tom Henderson, the game will allegedly be an origin story for Basim, one of the main characters of 2020's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The alleged Assassin's Creed Mirage synopsis calls Basim a cunning street thief seeking answers and justice in the streets of 9th century Baghdad, where he eventually encounters the ancient organization known as the Hidden Ones and is trained to become a master assassin. The story description lists a modern take on the iconic features and gameplay of Assassin's Creed, seamless parkour, stealth gameplay, and 4 districts to explore in the bustling city of Baghdad. This description lines up with earlier reports that Assassin's Creed Mirage will be adopting a back-to-basics approach. Ubisoft will officially reveal the game on September 10th, and it's rumored that the company will have a whole lot more Assassin's Creed to show off as well. These reportedly include 2 mainline games and a mobile entry, with the big titles being codenamed Red and Hex/Neo. Red is said to be an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan that's being developed by Ubisoft Quebec, and it's claimed that Hex/Neo will place in the Holy Roman Empire and involves witch trials. Both games are expected to launch as part of Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Infinity, the future platform for games in the series. If you're interested in tuning in to see what Ubisoft has in store for the future of Assassin's Creed, you can watch the Ubisoft Forward live stream from 12 p.m. Pacific Time 3 p.m. Eastern Time on September 10th. Microsoft has promised to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for 3 years beyond the current agreement between Activision and Sony, says PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan. In a statement provided to GamesIndustry.biz, Ryan says the offer was inadequate on many levels. The disagreement between the two companies follows Microsoft's offer to buy Call of Duty publisher Activision Blizzard in a deal worth nearly $69 billion. The deal is currently being scrutinized by competition's regulators, with the UK regulator, the Competition and Markets Authority, concerned over the possibility of Microsoft withholding or degrading Activision Blizzard's content from other consoles or subscription services. Last week, Xbox revealed that it had provided a signed agreement to Sony to guarantee Call of Duty on PlayStation, with feature and content parity, for at least several more years beyond Sony's existing contract with Activision. Xbox said this offer goes well beyond typical gaming industry agreements. The current deal between Sony and Activision Blizzard around Call of Duty is believed to cover the next 3 releases, including this year's Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. However, Sony says the offer fails to consider the impact on PlayStation gamers. I hadn't intended to comment on what I understood to be a private business discussion, but I feel the need to set the record straight because Phil Spencer brought this into the public forum, Ryan stated. Microsoft has only offered for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty on PlayStation, their proposal was inadequate on many levels and failed to take account of the impact on our gamers. We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft's proposal undermines this principle. That's all the news for today, Thursday, September 8, 2022. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The links to all the subjects discussed in this video are available in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.